Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Today I think I'm going to go with my first Goblins vs Gnomes Paladin. Yes, sir. What do we have? So I could take the Hobgoblin. I never did find out for sure if he triggers off. There's no way he would trigger off the Paladin ability, right? Because that would be insane. But if it, you know what? That's so important. I'm going to search online. Okay, quick forum search indicates that the Hobgoblin power doesn't work with the Paladin ability, which is the only way that the universe of Hearthstone makes any sense whatsoever. But I had to check, because if that did work, then, like, goddamn, I was taking the Hobgoblin. No, but, So, he's still pretty neat. The Shade is also quite good. The Pirates are better than they used to be. I think I'm going to take the Hobgoblin anyway. Because why not? Craziness. Get the Noble Sacrifice is pretty good. I think I'm going to take the Bloodsail Raider, though. Hopefully we'll get some Paladin weapons. Eggtron is pretty good, but I don't know. I'm going to have to... I mean, I can work with it. I can try and get stuff to make it work. But on the other hand, the Sludge Belcher is really strong on its own. I'm kind of thinking of just taking a Sludge Belcher. The Egg is got to be better for crazy rushes and stuff, but it's good to have Sludge Belcher. He just sits there and stops things. So, Archmage's not my favorite large minion. Like, there are a lot of things that cost 6 mana that I would rather have than him. Silverhand Knight does put a lot of meat on the board for 5. He doesn't work out as well as I like, and I think he may be even slightly weaker given the general increase in power of other cards in the expansion. Like, he strikes me as pretty weak sauce compared to... I just prefer, like, the piloted Shredder, right? Get a 4/3 for 4, and then when it dies, you get a 2-cost minion, which could be a 2/2, or it could be something much better. It'll have an ability. Yeah, it's Death Rattle. You don't have it at the same time like this guy. I don't know. I'm just wondering if I should actually take Hand of Protection, because if both sides have minions on the board, Hand of Protection is often as good as a removal spell, and it costs 1. You just Divine Shield one of your guys and do what would have been a trade, except now it's a win. I think I'm going to take that, even though I'd much prefer to have the other guy, the minion that does it built in. So, Seal of Light... I haven't had this choice come up much before, because this is a 2-mana removal card. It lets me attack something for 2. And gain 4 health. Health comes first, so early game it may not be the best removal, but mid-game it's okay. You can use it on a weapon to make an even larger attack. But is it really that good that I would pass up? The Flesh-Eating Ghoul can get pretty big, and frankly just the Owl. I'm tempted to take the Owl, because there's so much stuff that needs to be silenced. This can kill something, this can silence something. We'll play around with the Seal of Light because it's new, but I'm pretty sure the Owl was the correct choice there. I am not taking Light's Justice. Bite me, Light's Justice. Let's go Shattered Sun Cleric. You are amazing. I should possibly think about the Wolf Rider, but I can't pass up an Argent Protector because he's amazing. Oh, stop giving me... Oh, Light's Justice is going to be the card that gives me like 5 of this game. Just to give me less good picks. Direwolf is quite good, and I don't like her, so this is an easy row to choose from anyway. Holy Light does seem pretty inferior to Holy, like, Smash. So, we're not taking that. Humility, nah. Mad Bomber, this is not a row that I like, actually. I mean, Humility is kind of strong, but that's like bad removal. It is powerful. You can take a huge minion and for 1 mana reduce it to just a mere annoyance. But that's still 1 card that you're spending on not killing something. Mad Bomber is stronger. He's also much more likely to sabotage me, especially being a paladin. Just have to play him at the right time. I'm going to take the Mad Bomber instead, because I'm an idiot. Murloc, Hungry Crab. I'm not taking the Hungry Crab for the Hobgoblin combo. If I don't get Hobgoblin combos, fine. I'll live with that. But, no, we'll take Molten Giant because he's amazing. Repentance is a bad secret. Tiger, man, I'll take the Ogre. He's fatter. I like that guy. Cogmaster, not my favorite. Wisp, yeah, I mean, Wisp is actually a Hobgoblin combo. I mean, normally it's too weak to be worth a card. Is it worth including in the deck on the off chance that I could go Hobgoblin and then play a 3/3 Wisp for 0? That's kind of rush-tacular. Just sort of save the Wisp in your hand until you get the Hobgoblin. The thing is, the chances of it going off are still pretty slim. Usually I'm going to get a stupid Wisp for no reason. It is a little bit rushy. It does give me another target for buff spells if I had, like, Blessing of Kings and stuff. I just don't. I'm tempted to take that for the Hobgoblin combo, but the Spider Tank is just actually a thing, so we're going to take the Spider Tank, because I like Spider Tank. I don't have any weapons yet for this guy, which is annoying. If I had a couple of silver swords already, then he'd be tempting, because he would often be a free 3/3 taunt. The Direwolf is strong with the everything. Fairy Dragon is also a little bit more rush-tacular than the Direwolf. Survivable, and we'll take the Direwolf. He still adds more attack power. You are basically just there to combo with the Hobgoblin, which I don't like. On the other hand, you're not a card that I like. I don't want my deck to be full of hand of protections. I need more actual minions. I'm going to end up stuck with... You just watch. I'm going to end up stuck with, like, no minions or no good minions in play, and just a bunch of hand of protections in my hand. It'll be a hand of, like, nothing, mostly. I think I gotta take it. Flying Machine would be good if I got any of the other Paladin attack buffs, though. And I'm worried about not having enough minions. It works with the Direwolf Alpha, even. It's just, like, now it's 2 attack twice per turn. Such a piece of junk. It does count as a mech, which is useful. Oh, I don't want to take it because it's such a piece of junk, but I don't want a handful of hands of protection that that have nothing to protect either. That is tough. Oh, we'll take the stupid Flying Machine. Okay, well, this is not exactly the plan. Blessed Champion is pretty strong. It's an expensive minion buff, but it is a late game win the game card. I wish I had some Blessing of Kings or Blessing of Mights to go with it first. Makes it much better. Goblin Sapper is a 2/4 for 3, and mostly if your opponent was building up cards, he's going to make them play differently, which is an advantage, even if it's not obviously apparent on the board. Less likely is the possibility that your opponent just has 6 or more cards when he goes in their hand, in which case he's a 6/4 for 3, which is pretty large. The Blessing is more likely to generate an actual kill, though. And I did take the stupid Flying Machine instead of another Hand of Protection, so I can afford, I guess, a little bit more minion buffs, but I need better ones. I don't even have any weapons for the Spiteful Smith yet. This should be a no-brainer, but I don't have the stuff. Like the Gnomish Inventor, the Young Dragonhawk is a piece of crap, but again, if I had any attack buffs, it'd be good with that. It's okay with the Direwolf and the Shattered Sun. If I actually had like a Blessing of Kings or something to throw on this thing would be a death machine. It will draw a lot of aggro from my opponent. It's just, it only has 1 hit point. It's not that hard to kill. Guess I could take it as a possible Hobgoblin combo since I don't have any weapons yet, but I don't have enough big stuff either. I can make 1/1s from my... No, I'm not taking the Dragonhawk. Probably regret it. Take the Spiteful Smith. Just hope I get some true silver swords. Or, Consecrates would be good. It'd be nice to have that. I have no spells, no Consecrates yet for the Kobold Geomancer. I don't like Cogmaster. Brewmaster is pretty good. We'll take him. He's beefy enough. True Silver Champion. I don't like you. You're interesting and actually a little bit more tempting because of the Hobgoblin, but not beating out True Silver Champion. Not even close. Mech Warper is pretty decent on its own. I have some mechs, but not many. Flying Machine, Spider Tank, yeah, 2 whole mechs. So the ability's not going to do much. He's just a 2/3 for 2, or I could take the Abusive Sergeant. I never got the Egg, so I don't have that combo going for me, but he's still an Abusive Sergeant. He still lets me kill things. It's pretty good. Really like no, I'm a paladin. I'm gonna have more. I have a better chance to have little like cheap 1/1s and stuff like that. I even have like the flag machine with Wind Fury. Let's take the abusive sergeant over the mech warper. It hurts. I'll probably get more mechs coming, but mind control tech. I mean, I don't have any area of effect stuff, so I probably ought to take him. On the other hand, Defender of Argus is pretty sweet. I do have a Molten Giant to go with it. Now we'll take Argus. Probably wish I had the mind control tech. Unstable Ghoul, probably too much anti-synergy for my Paladin-ness. Although again, he'd be good with the Hobgoblin. Just I don't think good for Paladin. I'll take the Harvest Golem instead. It's tough. So, Explosive Sheep, I don't have any AoE right now, so you'd think that might be useful, but it seems more prone to backfire than anything else. I think I'm going to take the Blessing of Wisdom and see what I can get away with in terms of drawing cards. Dragonling Mechanic's okay. I would rather just have the Spider Tank, get it a little bit cheaper. I mean, this gives you 4/5 worth of stats. This is only 3/4, but 1 mana less, and one of those ones is really fragile anyway. Yeah, we'll take the Spider Tank. Spider Tank is fine. So I could go Annoyatron, Deckhand, although I barely have any weapons. I don't have any Pirate synergy, so I don't think we're going with that. Annoyatron could annoy my opponent. He could be a large Annoyatron with the Hobgoblin. I've got lots of attack boosting stuff. He can just delay things, but I think I've got to take the Cult Master to try and draw some cards, because I'm gonna need to pull off some big plays somehow to make this work. Oh, it's gonna make my life even harder. So the Pyromancer is very strong, probably suicidal. Like, the fact that stuff kills my 1/1s shouldn't make me too shy, because you still kind of mostly control him. I do have a few cheap spells. No, not even that many, actually. I didn't take that many. So I've got, like, 3 cheap spells. Bitcoin. He's still 3/2 for 2, which is pretty good. Thing is, the Matter Bomber is probably what I should take, because he's very strong, but he's like the randomest stupid thing. It's even worse than the Mad Bomber that I didn't really want to take earlier. So I'm going to draw the line somewhere. I'm taking the Pyromancer. He's like Psycho, but he's more under my control. Frostwolf Warlord would probably be good, but and Redemption's actually pretty good too. I don't have that many crazy death rattles in here, though. We have to take Consecrate anyway, because it's Consecrate. I don't really want the Dancing Swords drawback. Don't care about that. We'll take something that silences. That's fine. Eye for an Eye is not my thing. You know what? I don't have that many big guys. I didn't get any Blessing of Kings, so I'm probably screwed. But we're going to take the stupid Wisp anyway, because you never know. Might get a silly thing going off. Acolyte of Pain. I don't have ways to trigger him, really. I don't have ways to buff him particularly well, like giving him Blessing of Protection defeats the purpose of hitting something with him and getting him damaged. So I still think the Explosive Sheep is probably too likely to backfire. I'm going to take the stupid Tall Strider, just for fighting power. And another set of this. Do I want the Questing Adventurer? I have a lot of cheap cards in here. I might be able to get a good Questing Adventurer. Or I could take the Mind Control tech because I don't have enough AoE. Those are both pretty tempting. Let's take the Mind Control tech because I passed up that other one. I'm not happy with this deck. I did get a Consecrate, which is better than I get sometime, but 1 Consecrate and 1 True Silver doth not a Paladin make. And I ended up with Blessed Champion, not many large minions, and no Blessings of Might or Blessings of Kings. Which the whole point of it is, after you have 2 Blessing of Kings and maybe some Blessings of Might, then you throw in the Blessed Champion because it gives you a late game doubling power, like killing thing. Without actual attack buffs, I can't even... So sad. Once again, though, I'm just going to say, I did choose some things, and I talked about their benefits with the Hobgoblin. I don't think I really got Hobgoblin trapped. I think I got a lot of bad rows that did not have things that I wanted at all. And since they were bad rows anyway, I took the Hobgoblin thing because it could have been interesting. Well, we don't need you in the starting hand. I guess we'll keep the rest of them. You never know, I might get a good Blessing of Wisdom. The Argent Protector might increase the chances of that. You've been squelched. I poked out your eye. Ha ha. Okay, I have the coin. Should have been thinking about it instead of clicking things. So I do a coin out of direwolf. Next turn, I could bubble the direwolf and hit something. But if their thing has more than 2 attack, that's not going to work well. I could wait and coin out the spider tank next turn.
I wonder.
It's not making a minion, but... Is the priest going to have rushy rush stuff? I think I've got a good enough casting cost curve here. I've got some options. I think I'm going to coin out the direwolf, even though it's actually probably not the smartest. Pointing out the spider tank on turn 2 would probably be good. It really depends what he does, and it's hard to tell. But he might not have a minion to fight this well. See, that works out perfect for me because of the Argent Protector. It's only if he played something with 3 toughness that I was probably in trouble.
Not on my watch.
It's too bad I can't also Blessing of Kings it, but that's okay. So that's a good start. Now let's see how it goes wrong. Yeah, both wolves. That could be a lot of attacking if he didn't kill them. Okay, pointless shrink. That's only that's only on his turn. It really doesn't affect me. I don't have another bonus to give, so I'm gonna have to trade one of these guys for that, I guess. If I want to get the Blessing of Kings thing going. Or I can just play more stuff and keep fighting. I think I'm going to play more stuff and keep fighting, actually.
Let me
I
think.
put him on the wrong side of the wolf. That was dumb. Oh well. Is it bad to leave more things alive? I don't think so. I think I'm better off just hitting him.
This is my responsibility.
If he had Shadow Madness, he can do bad things to me either way, basically. Might as well get the damage. Oh, he found a reason for me to have not done it that way. Awesome. Stupid Dickmaster. Okay, let's ruin his day somewhat. So, he has to play this here. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to be trading him anyway.
This is my responsibility.
Now, do I Blessing... I was going to Blessing of Wisdom this, but I think I should actually make a 1-1 because I do have the wolf going for me. Get in that damage. I'll Blessing something soon. I might also be able to Cult Master and do some trading of my own. I mean, I could have done it that turn, I guess.
Ready, sir.
May have been smart, but now I can do lots of Cult Mastering. Yeah, I think we want to Cult Master this.
The battle.
Wisp. Wonder if I want to play that. Let's see what happens when I kill this guy first. Okay, I don't really need to do that now. I guess this is going to work out really horribly when he Shadow Madnesses me, but let's draw more cards. Their protection. Neat. Now, do I save this for Hobgoblin? I don't think so. I got a pretty good rush going on here, although if he Holy Novas, it's going to be bad. But if he doesn't Holy Nova, I'm going to be glad I had this. So let's just play the stupid Wisp. If he has a Holy Nova, it's bad, but I did draw a lot of cards, so it won't be as bad. Holy Nova! Not Holy Nova! Oh, okay. So you're leaving me this card drawing power, unless you got some way to kill him too.
I hope you like my invention.
Awesome! That is fan-freaking-tastic. Okay. Flying Machine, also pretty awesome. So, let's see. I don't get stuff from him for killing stuff anymore. I could bounce him and replay him with the Brewmaster. I think that may be excessive. Because I could also do that with this. Okay, we're going to go as so. If I play both my 1-cost spells, then I'm reducing the amount of stuff I can actually play overall. So maybe I don't want to do them both. Yeah, okay, what we're going to do is...
Get in there, fight!
card. Ooh, that'll be good. Good for 5. Flying machine. Guy. Flying machine, the only thing that would actually survive a Holy Nova. But he would have to have just drawn the Holy Nova because he would have used it before. You are being rushed down pretty hard. What is your comeback plan? Crazy Priest. You don't have a comeback plan. That is what you're telling me. Your comeback plan is to die. Like, really die. So, Mega Die. Okay, first off, is he dead? We hit for 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. He's just dead. I can even make it worse.
I'll put it on your head. The battle! Get in there and fight, maggot!
Double rainbow.
For justice!
So, that wasn't really a fair test. My start was very good against his start, and I got pretty much all my like rush cards and not a lot of my expensive cards, and he had a slow start, so it was over. It was just over. But we'll see what happens when things get a little bit harder next time. Put the hammer down on that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonet Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.